everyone. Happy Thursday. I am Kylene and I am here talking about gratitude. Every week we talk about gratitude because it's so important. Um, because when we're in a state of gratitude, we're in a state of abundance, and therefore we have even more to be thankful for. So we come here every week and we have gratitude as our theme, and then we talk about different topics. And so I'm happy to be here today. Yes, you can find me at riseshine.yoga. Um, we have chair yoga classes and gentle yoga classes. They're all online and live classes. So it's tailored to meet your needs. We have all different levels, and each pose has a different variation most of the time. And yeah, it's just a great way to calm your mind, strengthen your body, get more focus and energy as you start your day. And then that leads to more productivity and all that good stuff. So yeah, check out riseshine.yoga. Reach out to me if you have questions about it. If you sign up, you can sign up for a free class. I would love to have you join me. Check it out. See if it's a fit for you. See, maybe you've never tried it before, and maybe you find out you love it. So anyway, yeah, riseshine.yoga. So awesome. Hey, Jerry, thanks for checking in. Hope you're doing well on this beautiful fall day here. Hey, Mo, good afternoon to you as well. Yeah, it's a gorgeous fall day here. The sun is out. It's cool. It just feels like fall. So I'm loving this kind of weather. I do like the warm weather, but I'm ready for it to be a little bit cooler. So yeah, so I hope you guys are staying safe and doing well. And I'm excited to talk to you guys today about the power of saying no. That's a hard one for us. So well, not for everyone, but a lot of people, it's hard to say no. So I thought it would be a great way for us to talk about that and how gratitude comes into play. Hey, Stephanie. It's a beautiful fall day. Awesome. Yeah. The trees here, I'm guessing you're probably about the same as us. But the trees are just starting to turn colors. So it's beautiful here. Yes. So Aaron and I actually have our half marathon we're running on Sunday. So I'm trying to get myself mentally prepared because the mornings in the fall are so cool. Obviously, it warms up throughout the day, but in the mornings, it's kind of cool. So I'm still trying to decide how many layers do I go, as well as trying to meet our goal. My training plan kind of fell off track a little bit. I mean, I feel ready, but I don't really feel ready. I'm kind of scared. So hopefully Aaron's ready. Last time we did this, can I still get the training in for that before Sunday? You can. Knowing you, though, you just show up and you're fine and you just run. And it's amazing that you're able to do that. I have been running, I don't know, last 4 months I've been running, but the highest mileage I got up to was about 6.5 miles. So have not done anything longer than that in my training. But you know what? We're just going to go and we're going to have fun. And our goal is to be at 3 hours. So I think, what is that? Like a 13.5 minute pace, something like that. So we can run, walk it. I'm pretty sure we can make it. So that's kind of what's going on here. Just preparing for that. Still teaching yoga and loving that and loving sharing this amazing tool. And Aaron wrote, you ran the whole 7K a few weeks ago. Yeah, I did do that. That was 4.5 miles and I felt good. I mean, it wasn't easy. I'm not a natural runner, but I do love that feeling I have when I'm done. I don't know if you guys can relate to that. If running itself is, I'm learning to love it just because I really like that feeling at the end. And so that 7K we did the Patriots Day 7K on so September 11th. And it's one of our favorite runs that we do as a family. And I left Aaron and Lewis in the dust. Just kidding. They were just right behind me. But yeah, I was slow and steady. so, so let's get back to talking about gratitude. And again, gratitude is so important. It's like our superpower that we all have access to do. We just have to train ourselves to start thinking and looking for the good instead of looking for the bad. And it can be really tempting to fall into that mindset of always looking for the ways things are bad or not working or the problems. Um, and it's easy to be influenced by your surroundings because that can impact you. And sometimes you don't even realize it's impacting you. But becoming more aware of your thoughts, becoming more aware of where your attention goes. And so that's kind of where saying no is a really powerful thing. So for me, I love to say yes because I love to help people. I will say yes if it's possible. And I'm learning to say no. And it's really powerful when you do say no because when you are saying yes all the time, it starts to impact your mood, right? We all know when we're spread too thin because we stop taking care of ourselves sometimes. We stop making ourselves a priority when we put everyone else's needs ahead of ours. Now, Erin wrote, I'm a recovering people pleaser. Yes, and as am I. I'm a work in progress because it feels good to help others, right? It feels amazing to do something good for others. And I don't want to discourage anyone from that type of behavior because that's what fills us up. That's what, spreading kindness and just being helpful and a good neighbor and all those things, that's really important. But when you recognize that you're protecting your time by saying no, because you're just saying your needs are just as important as their needs. So if it fits for you, Stephanie, I needed this today. Yeah, I think we all need it. I think we all know deep down that gratitude is important, right? We all know that. But we have to be intentional about it. And the same thing goes with a little gentle reminder about the power of saying no, because we have different roles in our lives. We're moms, we're dads, we're business owners, we're friends, we are neighbors, we're community members, we're employees, all these things that we are. And it's really, really easy just to say yes to things because you don't want to disappoint anyone, right? You don't want, yeah, Mo says, absolutely. Yeah, it's so true. We're pulled in lots of different directions, but yet in order to be there fully for any of those people that we're helping and supporting and encouraging and whatever it is, our cup has to be full. We have to feel fulfilled to show up in our best self that day or give our best quality of work, right? When we're tired, when we're exhausted, when we're overwhelmed, those negative feelings start happening. And I'm pretty sure all of us can relate to that feeling. And while there are times when that just happens, we can start to learn to recognize those feelings and start seeing, where am I saying yes? What am I saying yes to that's not really matching what I have time for at this moment? It doesn't mean that you don't want to support people. It doesn't mean that you're selfish. It doesn't mean that you don't want to do it. It just means that right now, with everything I have going on, I don't have the ability to show up my best self to help you or to support you in that way. And so there's little techniques that we can do to kind of say no in a more confident way, a way that kind of changes our mindset and our thinking about it when we say no, so it doesn't come across or feel like those negative feelings. Like I said, the feeling selfish or feeling like you're not giving to others or showing up for others who are asking for your help. Because when we say yes all the time, again, it means that someone else is controlling your calendar. Someone else is controlling your day and everything that you're doing. Our goals, our dreams, our wishes, get put on the back burner because we're there meeting everyone else's needs. But how awesome is it to see someone who's achieving their goals, who's taking care of themselves emotionally and physically, to see them thrive? That's what we all aspire to. That's what we all love to see. And that's motivating, and it's a positive feeling, and it fills us up. And then we show up in our best self. But yet so often it's so easy for us is to say yes, and then to say no to ourselves and say yes to the other people. And then we create that cycle inside of ourselves. We get in that habit, and it almost makes us feel powerless at some times, right? Because you're being pulled in so many directions, and we're just not filling up our cup. And that's so important. We need to do that. And so that's why I wanted to talk about different ways that we can say no, and that allows the other person to understand where you're coming from, as well as you feeling okay about saying no, and that it's completely fine to say no to things. And no is just, it's not against that person. It's just, no, it's not for me at this time. And remembering that your needs are just as important as their needs. But showing appreciation. Hey, thanks for asking me to do this. I would love to support you. However, at this time, I have too many things on my list of commitments right now to make time for that. Something as simple as that is being honest, because it's the truth, right? You're not lying. You're not, pushing that person off. You're just being upfront and saying, I would love to support you. However, at this time, I don't have the capacity. And that's empowering for us, because then we're in control of our life. We're in control of our time, and making the important things for us a priority instead of all those other things. So that's one way. Just give a clear explanation of why, and maybe even encouraging, say, hey, I love that you're doing this. Especially sometimes, like financially, people will ask for support for their organization for whatever benefit they have. And for me, this is a hard one, because I always want to support people. I always want to show up and support them as best as I can. But at certain times of the year, if it's a slower month, whatever it is, I might not have those funds to financially support them. But a way you could do that is, so you protect your own financial and commitments that you've made, is just say, I love that you're supporting this organization. I think what you're doing is amazing, and I wish you the best of luck. At this time, I cannot support you financially, but maybe there's something else you could do. Maybe you could, if you have that time, right? Maybe there's a different way. Maybe you show up and you volunteer a couple hours. So maybe it's not financial, monetary donation, but maybe you can donate your time. Maybe it's something like that. So just always look at those counter offers. How can you make that a win-win situation? And just coming out of it is empowering yourself and freeing yourself of other people's obligations onto you. Erin has been really supportive of me on this journey, especially when I started doing WeHeart.biz. I was new to this business, and I was just giving away free stuff all the time, which is good to get your name out there. But at some point in time, you can't stay in business, right? If you're just giving away all the time, you have to say, okay, what is the point of this? Understanding why you would be giving your time, why you would be giving your money, why you'd be giving these things away, and learning to say, okay, no, this isn't quite right for me. I can't maintain my dreams. I can't maintain sharing these gifts with other people when it doesn't match what I have right now. And so I think just being more aware of how you're feeling when you say no, or when someone asks you, you initially have that reaction. And that reaction is usually that moment to pause, come back to your breath, take a deep breath at that moment, and then really think about, okay, how can I best respond to this to get the best kind of outcome. Maybe you can say yes, and that's awesome. But when you say no, and it's so important that you say no so you have time for all the other goals and dreams and priorities in your life, you pause and you respond in a professional way, a polite way, a kind way, instead of just saying no and brushing it off and moving on. It's a great way just to maintain that relationship as you move forward. It looks like Erin has a comment on here. I thought the no might be like pulling a Band-Aid off, understanding no is a complete sentence and just saying it. Yeah, you're right. It is a complete sentence. No, sometimes you don't have to give yourself an explanation. So thanks for saying that, Erin. It's powerful. It's so powerful. And it's just a great reminder to take care of yourself, to recognize those feelings that you have in yourself. And then if those negative feelings are coming up and you pause, you reflect, and you respond in a certain way, and let's say the outcome doesn't go quite as planned, you made that commitment still to yourself, and you can learn from that experience. So then when you get put in a situation like that again, maybe you respond a little bit differently and get you that much closer to your outcome. And then if you start your day with gratitude, and this is where the gratitude component comes into play here, you're already starting to vibrate at that higher frequency. You're already starting to look for the good instead of all the ways it won't work. So then your message just comes across in a more positive way, and then that can impact them, and it ripples out from that way, spreading more positivity and joy instead of just no. You can take care of yourself, work towards your dreams, make the priorities in your life and commitments to yourself a priority so you can show up your best version of yourself. Share your true gifts with the world in the way that you want to show up instead of being spread so thin that you cannot take care of yourself and therefore you don't show up the best way that you want. So I thought that was really important. Just remembering that no is okay. And no is really important for us as we continue to move forward in our life and work towards our dreams and our goals. And, just take care of yourself and understand that it's completely fine if you say no. I think that's really what the message I wanted to say today is, just becoming more aware of the feelings that you have when you're in these situations where you do have to say yes or no, you are being asked to do so many things. Come back, pause, take care of yourself. Maybe you do some meditation, maybe you do some yoga, maybe you go for a walk, maybe you read a book, or whatever it is that you can get yourself back into that place where you can respond the best way, so you can say no in a way that is genuine, that feels okay, and that empowers you to continue moving forward and understanding that your needs are just as important. So helping us get to that point, I wanted to share Unlocking Your Potential here. And that's going to be your call to achievement. So some of you have joined us for Unlocking Your Potential, and you're welcome to always come back and join us for another one. But I welcome you to sign up for Unlocking Your Potential. You can go to oursuccessgroup.com/unlock. And it's 1 hour. It's a guided meditation. It's a very safe place. No one's judging you as you go through this process. But it's a way for you to identify some of these feelings that you're having inside that's holding you back. And I think looking at all of this, looking at the power of saying no, kind of having that deeper understanding, why do you feel the need to always say yes all the time? What's holding you back from saying no to some things? And taking care of yourself. And so showing up to Unlocking Your Potential, it brings new awareness. It almost rewrites the story for you of rewiring your brain of any negative feelings that you might have, any beliefs that you might have, and creates a more positive vibe to it, so you continue to if you will, unlock your potential as you move forward and showing up the best version of you, just learning about yourself, bringing more awareness. And yeah, so I just thought that unlocking your potential was a great fit to just truly understanding you, giving yourself the power, empowering yourself to continue to move forward. And so if you guys, we do them every month. Erin and I do it. It's online, it's live. Um, you can, I don't remember when the next one is, Erin, and I apologize. But if you go to the website, there'll be a drop down menu of all the upcoming dates. And you can just pick one that hopefully will meet your needs. If you don't find any dates on there that will not work with your schedule, just reach out to me and we'll see what we can try to make happen. I just think this workshop is so important. I would love for everyone to experience it. It's been really powerful for me. I know it's been powerful for Erin, and that's why we share it every month, because it is huge. And even if you do it more than once, every time that I've done it, I get more awareness and more learning and more positive feelings. So, okay, thank you. So the next one is October 18th, and it's in the evening. So it's 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern, 6 Mountain, and 5 Pacific. So sign up, join us. If you have questions about it beforehand, if you're feeling hesitant, just reach out. I'm happy to talk and chat and message, whatever. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for today, for Thankful Thursday. So I hope you guys have a day filled with gratitude. You stop to appreciate all the good that you have around you. And you learn the power of saying no. And like Erin said, that no is a complete sentence, and that it's completely okay to say no. So you can say yes to all the amazing things that you have for your dreams and your priorities in your life. So that's it for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye.